it's a good win, I thought, against a good Illinois team, and I'm proud of the way the guys kept playing. And certainly, you never know how each game goes, and yet that's why you play the game. And guys stepped in, guys stepped up, and found a way to win it, and you appreciate that from this group.
Well, first of all, how's Joel?
Good. You know, I'm talking to him right before this, and actually right on the sidelines right before, says he's feeling all right now, which is good. And, it was just kind of, he went out and doctors went through the protocol and going through with him. And then we had he was back in on the one drive, and it was just you could tell the way he wasn't getting the plays. Thought, you know what, don't know. I mean, he was cleared and all that's good, but we got to, I thought, Bart was maybe going to be our best chance on it. And I thought Bart obviously did some good things and certainly some 2 plays in the red zone that I'd like to have back. I thought we could have done a better job of finishing, and we didn't. I think offensively in the red zone, and then when you go take the field at the end of the game like that, you can't put your defense back out there. So we got things we can improve on, and yet appreciate the group in there that gave us a chance to win today.
What did Bart show you?
It's what I was proud of is he was he was Bart. He didn't seem. I think he was enjoyed getting a chance to go play, and it didn't seem too big for him. And I thought he competed. I thought he stood in there when he could, and he made some throws, and that was good, and certainly a couple they'd like back. But I thought he competed and played, and that's fun to see.
Do you see any role for him other than going back to a backup quarterback when and if Joel gets back?
We're trying to steal a little bit with Tanner, right? In some of I think Joel, we'll see when he comes back. I think Bart's capable of doing some of those. We'll see.
Alex Erickson had a big day both on the ground. Did you envision that there were opportunities for him on the jet sweep today?
We thought going in we had a chance for that, and I thought Alex owned his performance today. And, they did a great job coming in on 3rd down, and I thought Alex was big on 3rd down, and certainly the runs that we asked him to, they were blocked well, but I thought he ran extremely well, and it's, I think when you have a situation like happened today, guys need to step in, and if you're talking about Joel, Bart stepped in, but also guys around need to step up, and I thought Alex did that in a big way.
Well, you guys have just tunnel vision when it comes to the injuries, the holes that are starting to show up in your line. Or do your guys feel it? Do your guys talk about it and maybe react to it as they did today, perhaps positively?
I think you have to react positively. You've got, whether it's football or whatever, life's about making choices, and how you choose to respond to something. And I think to give our team the best chance, and that's what these guys, members of the team, you need to respond positively. Now that's, it can challenge you, right? And I'm sure it does to other guys, but it's opportunity, and you got to seize the opportunity, and that's what's beautiful about this game.
That Tony was said at camp when you guys kept losing guys to injuries. We kept asking Rudolph, and he kept saying, "I don't care. I'm just going to top the next guy."
I think it might even be. I think it's who you are, and how you approach it. And I think, if your seniors panic or if coaches panic, other guys will watch it, and but you also that's the game, and that's the beauty of it. It takes a whole team, and that's why it's a great team sport.
Some people might think you're doing this with smoke and mirrors. As your starting quarterback, you don't have your two tailbacks. Lose your center, lose your wide receiver. You didn't have your tight end. You lose your wide receiver. Yet you're still finding ways to win.
Good. I mean, the players are responding to the opportunities and the challenges, and we're talking about Alex Erickson today earlier, right? And what a huge contribution. And you know, defensively, we had a lot of guys do some really good things. And so, you know, you don't have maybe everyone, but you still got enough. And that's the beauty of it.
You recruited in goal when you were a kid, is that right? What did you see then, and what do you see from today?
Well, I thought, you know, when we were recruiting Alec, you saw, we thought was a really good football player and a really good athlete and a really good person. And so I'm, you know, appreciate that we're together. And, you know, today I thought he did some good things. I thought he, you know, be interested to see on a couple runs what he saw on it. But, you know, as a young guy, significantly contributing, and I think has a chance to continue to grow, and that's our job to help him. Opportunity we get to help him.
Well, do your expectations, do your goals change at all, even though you're losing guys, pretty key guys here?
No, because our goal is always try to be the best team we can be and focus on that week. And so it doesn't change the goals.
When Bart went in, it seemed like the pocket had a lot more movement, getting him outside, kind of helping the offensive line. Was that something that you saved for Bart specifically, or were you planning on keeping that with Joel?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, when Joel didn't have a lot of plays. And so, no, it wasn't anything that was, we went to, that was part of the, we were able to keep the same game plan with Bart that we had for Joel.
Defensively, they're so talented on the outside. Can you talk about how your secondary held up to a pretty potent passing game from time to time?
Yeah, we had you know, have a lot of respect for Illinois, the quarterback, the receivers, and they made some plays. But I thought guys kind of rose up to the challenge, and you appreciate that. And that's what's kind of fun about the game, is each week it's a little bit different, and the recipe, you know, to win is different, and you're always challenged, and you got to rise up to those challenges. And I thought guys stepped up, and thought near the end we were getting some pressure that helped, and so it was good. A lot of guys contributed, and that you appreciate.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, you said Joel was feeling better after the game. Does that give you the impression that he'll be back on the field next game?
Hey, we'll go through, make sure everything. But yeah, I was excited to any of your players that get injured. You like it when they're feeling better.
So no immediate timetable on his return?
No. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Coach.